Hello, bread lovers, and welcome to the Sunday stream where we grind out again and check out a other character. Today's character is Tsukiha. She is a 5-star gathering class. She is a woodcutter this time. Her main element is earth. So, first off, everyone, let's check out the notice boards and check out some of the passives she has. And then later on, I will get a lovely Discord member to join the stream, and they will demonstrate her in action for us. Hopefully, if they reply. But we'll see what happens first. And then after that, as always, I'll be grinding out the event. So if you do want to grind out the event with me, please don't be shy and tell me you want to join that, because I will invite you to the event. Now, let's get on with the patch. Let's get on with the notice board. Loading. Okay. So we have the elegant guardian, Tsukiha. Very pretty, I must say. Now there's one thing to note about her. Yes, she has good looks, but she can't see her own good looks. Because you may notice her eyes are always closed, which is very interesting. So the woodcutter girl that possesses the power of earth, Tsukiha, will be available in this event. The master woodcutter, acknowledged by the forest goddess. She does look very goddess-like. I'm sure there's many simps out there for the god. Please hold, internet go burr. Wow. Okay. We're good. Oh man, what the hell? Okay, so I'm sure there is many sims out there. Maybe the gods didn't like that. I'm sorry. Bless. Okay. Now, so let's check out her passives. So we have her wood killer, increases damage to scarred wind trees. Okay. And then the next one, Whisperer of the Land, slightly recovers HP after a successful dodge. Okay, so this one is able to counterattack, and it gives you, gives you a little bit of HP. I guess. Hey Step, welcome to the stream, my man. So, her Battle Fury unleashes the power of Earth and damages nearby targets. Significantly increases your charge skill damage. Okay, that's not too bad, but she is a gathering character. You want to be bringing out bringing this ally out for combat, so getting a Fury will take quite a bit of effort. Okay, so next one, Battle Charge skill. Sweeps across nearby enemies with an axe, reduces their earth resistance. Okay. Now, her Gathering Fury skill enlarges the axe and dealing earth damage and reduces the target's earth resistance. Okay, so you're double stacking different procs of earth resistance. 2 ways of doing it. Okay, and her next Gathering Charge skill closes eyes and gets focused to inflict earth damage. So that's probably why she focuses and why she has her eyes closed like all the time. Apparently that works for her. She's always focusing on chopping down trees. Rip the trees. Now, Gathering Charge skill 2, it seems. Okay, gets focused and performs a charged blow to inflict earth damage. I assume this is quite like your character charge 1, but this is the character charge 2 on an improved version of it. Okay, so next you have her axe. It's actually a really cool axe. I really like the aesthetic of this axe. You could even say it is a goddess-like. Okay, a axe whose former owner has given all their love to the forest. Kindness Axe, very interesting name, will be available in this event. So, it's Charge Slash. Nature's Breath increases your fury growth and inflicts large damage. That's actually pretty good. It increases your fury growth. And because later before, when she uses her fury, she gets additional buffs, decreases the target's earth resistance, and increases her charge skills. So that's alright. So I would say if you definitely have the character, try and get her Axe of Kindness, because that will increase your fury gained. And some gathering characters can do insane amount of fury damage to certain gathering nodes, as well as getting additional charge attack damage at the same time each time you use your fury is pretty good actually. So next one, increases loot from scarred wind trees. Okay, so this is like some of the 4-star axes out there. I did a video about this on overkills and whatnot, but the thing is, there really isn't many really good 5-star gathering tools that are worth your money, because the main resources you want are for master gear, and you don't really need scarred wind trees for that. I guess it's useful kinda when you're chopping down trees as a master woodcutter to get the spirit nuts, but that's about it. Okay, effect 2 significantly increases earth attack, significantly increases earth damage dealt. I assume this is by 10 most likely. So pretty much her whole package deal is he looks beautiful. She is a goddess, kinda, and she mainly increases. So what do you want to do with a character and the axe is you want to use your charge slash for your axe to get the increased fury growth, and then from there you just want to keep slamming down trees. If you can, slay some monsters to get some fury as well. Once you have your fury, you want to go up to that big tree, the scarred wind tree, and give it a little smack, and you'll get additional charge buff there. And that's pretty much her passive and her rundown. So first off, let's show you some of the things that you have from this event. So, log with your ore, the spirit tree of wind. I do remember this one from the Japanese version, and it was a bit of a nuisance, to be honest, because back then not everyone was strong. So you have part 1 and part 2. Part 2 are coming up very soon, so I wonder how part 2 will go. Okay, event tasks will be available in 2 phases, yes. While logging the Spook Woods and the Great Spook Woods, on the way, head towards the pallet place where the boss is located. Now, with this special event, you may have noticed it's a limited time event as always, but it is linked with the fever boxes. Yes, this event is special because you can only get some of the really good gear at fever boxes. So the white dog, it's called. So there is 5 pieces to get in total. So once you have all 5 pieces equipped, it increases your physical attack by 40. Yes, 40. I think that's the biggest physical attack buff we have right now. Just flat damage. So that's pretty good. So you get 2 pieces, it's by 10. You get 4 pieces, it's by 20. Now, these gear as well. So, white dog gear increases the fire attack and reduces physical damage received, which are nice 5-star armors for those good at melee. Fair enough. So mainly, since you're more looking around Lucio and Zebon, if you have, but that's about it. I mainly equip it for probably as a woodcutter if you have bell hearts. fire axe. I would think that would be very well. I remember using that in the Japanese set because this set I found better than the master set, jumping down trees. Okay, what comes with this event? The challenges rewards. This is pretty good. I remember this one. So this is from this event you get the Black Dragon Claymore. Okay. Now this sword, it doesn't have any elemental powers. It's just raw attack. That's one thing to note. You think it's going to be shadow attack, but it isn't. It's just flat raw damage, if I believe correctly from the Japanese version. It does have slightly more at flat attack. That's normally how it works. If it has no elemental powers linked to that weapon, it would have slightly more physical attack. Whoa. And as always, you have to collect do part 1 and part 2. High attack non-elemental mercenary weapon. There we go. You can use a charge. So it's charged attack. Illusion rush is a long distance attack releasing a gushing shockwave after wielding the claymore. That's about it, really. I'm not sure. It's really grind out this if you really want the aesthetics. I'm sure there could be some awesome like cosmetical items later on, because with the the Final Fantasy collaboration event, you get some amazing gear from that, and it's very sinister and dark. So if you grind out this sword, you will actually be like a warrior pretty much. So if you like being a warrior class and simping all over them with their giant swords, then probably try and grind this event out. And that's pretty much all of the little patch notes there. So I'm just waiting for my friend to get online or wake up again. Okay, in the meantime, while I wait, hello, welcome. In the meantime, yes, I do have quite a bit of diamonds. I've mainly been saving because there hasn't been anything to pull. How? I've just been doing the game, just playing the game, doing the dailies every day. Like, look at my gift box. Like, that's like I just claim things. I do the events. I stuck up on my gift box, and like that's only out of 100, and that's a sweet 200 diamonds. Plus every now and then Boltrend has issues and they send out diamonds there as well. Oh, so I also did the Snake Sisters event. Finally, yes, I fully completed an event for once. What a surprise. Doing the dailies events. You get quite a bit, man. It really adds up. And like, I haven't even done... Yeah, see, like... that's... What, just under... 400? Yeah, 400, 500? It's like 3 diamonds there. Money go burr. Oh, hello, Ninja. Hello. So yeah, it really adds up. Just do the dailies and you'll get there. I haven't done a gacha since Fang, so that's one thing to remember as well. Probably like a month and a bit ago, because I really liked him. I am saving my diamonds for a special thing. Oh wow, thank you for your kind words, man. That's why I do it. I want to help people that I really love the series of Fantasy Life, especially the Fantasy Life Online version. I remember playing the 3DS game a very long time ago, and I grinded that game like so much. Like I grinded it so much, I still talk to the 3DS server, one of the moderates from them over there. If you guys are looking to come back and play the 3DS game, I have you know there is actually a active community out there with quite a lot of followers. And if you do want to jump in online with someone, you can do so. Meet some amazing people over there. Give me 1 minute. Right now, my man, I am playing on Nox. I have sent the link for the 3DS game for Fantasy Life in the chat. So if you do want to go over, send on over and tell them I sent you. You're gonna try Nox because BlueStack crashes? I used to play on BlueStacks, but I had issues with it, so I stopped. I've had much more success playing Nox. So my friend is just setting up some stuff, I believe, and I'll get into doing the event. Oh, now, if you guys are aware, because of the International Women's Day, we have double stacking gachas. Yes, so we can pull a total of 2 characters and 2 weapons each day. So I haven't actually done mine, I believe, today. Yeah, so let's go and see what kind of goose luck I can get today and see. Maybe I'll get a 5-star? I got 1 5-star a few days ago, and that was Belhart. So you pulled Lucio in the 5-star summit? That's really good, man. That's like a perfect time to get that character because you got a fire event. So that's pretty good. So let's see. Thank you for your luck. Maybe we'll get a miracle, but we never know. I finally got the Nightfog rod. I've been waiting for that rod for so long. It's quite weird because I've been doing these, but let me know, guys. Have you been getting the same characters? Like, I got the 3-star plushling in the Women's Day event, and then I went to the normal event, and I got the same damn character. I was like, this is a different banner. Like, what is happening? You pulled goose eggs? You guys get that bread money, eh? Gotta get that bread money, you know? Ah. As always, snow reaching in my ears. Let's see, guys. RNG trolling. Man, I'm just happy to get a 4-star lately, you know? Like, the 4-star percents are higher than 3 stars, so... Hey! That's Awaken? Nice. She's a very useful ally to have. So, what you can do in the mobile game, there's actually a when you're out in the field, if you have an NPC or ally with you for, say for example, fishing, you can go to that node and just press auto fishing on your allies and they'll fish for you and then you can just run away. So what I used to do, say like waterfall caves for example, there's lots of fishing spots there. I would just run to each node and make them fish it. And I'll go fish my own node. And by the time I'm done, they're pretty much done their own. And I'll just kind of leapfrog all the fishing nodes. So you can kind of play the game solo. It's kind of cool. The swimming fish catch shadows. Alright then. So we still have the basic ones. Now, one thing to note. Please, for the love of bread, do not pull on this banner. Don't do it. I know you're like, but it's like always there, and it's like summon 12 characters. Don't do it. Just don't. Don't waste your gems, please. Like it's all basic characters, and sometimes later on, these rates are terrible. See, it's all of your basic, like these guys are basic. Yes, you're like they're new, but don't do it. Yeah, I highly suggest you only pull on events because some of the event characters are pretty good and you have enhanced rates. So that's one thing. This banner would always have the same rates. Like no matter what, it's always gonna be there. That's it. Yes. Like early stages right now, like you may notice like they don't have some of the basic characters in it, but just save. Like Daemon, like I highly suggest you pull for him because he's an amazing DPS class and he's for you mage mains out there. You would love him. He's so good, and he can be promoted later on into a 6-star character. Oh, you had bad luck? Ah, man, it's alright. You get him. You believe. You gotta get your boy. Okay. So. Ooh, let's see. Oh, I got a 4-star. Maybe the RNG is on my side a little bit today. Ian? Yeah. We got the character? Nice, man. I do have quite a few coins to use as well, but I am saving them for a special character. 20 coins. I don't know why, but like, if you guys, I highly suggest you do your dailies as well. Like, you can get 3-star character summons. I get so many 3-star character summons. Like, I have gotten more of them than divine stamina potions. I'm very much struggling with that. Okay, so the last one for the day, as well as I have quite a few weapon coins there as well. Other 4-star? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I had multiple days and I just got 3 stars. It wasn't that bread day. Hey. So let's see, like, so you have this one. Yes, it's 4%, but you have, look, you have mainly all of the basic stuff plus more. So you have some of the main character gathering tools as well. And it's probably even better. It's just a lot better. Hey, Zero Penguin, my man. Welcome, welcome. What am I missing from this? So you don't have Laura's, like the Red Riding Hood sword, so that's one thing. Yeah. But there's other little things in there that are highly better. And like, why would you pull on like a basic one when you can like do like an amazing event banner like this one? Oof. Has some amazing characters in here like Jake, Glenn, my man Hawk getting the huge nerf. Like, look at that, 1.3% pretty much to get him. And you have Bray in here, and Kennedy, and Kirkner, and Klaus. Like, they're the main, and Sophie. Like, they're the main characters you need anyway. As you can see, my village is pretty basic, as well as I reached level 70 as a fledgling mage, so kudos to me. I don't know if there's any other level 70 fledgling, so if you do notice that, apologize, I'm not a hacker, please, I don't hack the game, like, calm down. I'm just a little fledgling. In today's video, right now I'm waiting for my Discord member to get online. And from then, as always, I will do a character spotlight of Tsukiha. That's why I have my emulator. Then after that, I will be doing the event with everyone. Hosting all the rooms I can. But the way things are going, I may move on over to my mobile. I'm sorry, but I may not do a character summon today. It's very hard because not many people actually pulled for her. So I had to really search down hard. Now, might as well send out some smileys on the way. If you do see your name, you're welcome. I do get quite a bit of smileys each day from you because a lot of people send me friend requests. I thank you. Bless you. It really brings me joy, if I must say. So each day I get around like 60 smileys. And I can only send out 50. So if you do see your name here, oh, especially this person, I want money. As it loads, how some of these people may know from the official Azul Penguin, my man, you're right there. I send you smileys every day. Can any of you guys in the chat right now see your name? Let me know, please. Zal, Zalix, Tifa. And there, I have quite a few people. Unfortunately, I can't send joy to everyone in my list. It's a bit sad. I want to send it to everyone. I can get the credit card and go brr. If I wanted to, I can send out 100, I believe. But there's also some very weird names in my friend list, isn't there? I am saving up. So when the legendary update comes out, it's most likely that we will get the Bluebird ring. If you guys don't know of the Bluebird ring yet, it is an item you get from the Smileys box and increases your rare bounty drops, which is really good. Now, you can only equip one. It doesn't stack, but you can buy a premium item later on, which does increase. You can stack that because that premium item you have to pay money for weekly has a passive that increases your rare bounty drops as well. And that's about it. I remember getting so many of these. Bluebird rings, but it wasn't really necessary. Now, for the recent update, if you guys don't know, so I have been telling people in the stream before, so you may get duplicate items. Now, I highly suggest before that you save up on these because you can have a total of 3 items. Once you have 3 of these, you can exchange them for a wing emblem. So let's say here. So I want to go 3, and I want to exchange that. So now I have a wing emblem. Now, the way this works, well, does it? So, this is what you want. So, you want to work your way. Does it show it here? It should. Here we go. So, you need a total of 9, a lot more than 9. But, first off, a gigantic emblem. So you want to get 3 of them wing emblems together, and then you move up to the tier 2 emblems. Then you want to get 3 of the Atlantic ones, and then you go up to a goddess emblem. Now, once you have 3 of the goddess emblems, you can exchange that for either a Book of the Stars or a Book of Remedy as well, I believe. Yeah. So it's a slow grind. Can the healing scroll and the meteor scroll be used in one bag at the same time? No, it sadly cannot. You can only equip one of them divine items at once. So you have to choose if you want damage or healing. One thing to note, if you are later on, if you do have a really good DPS class, the Book of Remedy, I believe, has a shorter cooldown before you can use it. That was a long time ago. So I have to double check that. But the healing circle, as you upgrade it, the healing circle gets bigger. And so does your HP given and SP. Now, it kind of works out. You go to your item pouch and you place it down. Now, everyone around it that first touches it will get a healing buff, a small healing buff, and a small HP buff. Now, just so you know, that works towards your MVP. So that's one thing to remember. It works between your MVP. So it can save you from that healing dust. That's one thing to note. But remember, to get the MVP and the best one, you have to do the most healing and the most SP given. But if you're the only one doing it, you can sneakily steal them 2 perks, so we'll get you that MVP. One thing to note, I did this quite a lot in the Japanese version. Guilty. There's quite a lot here. Now, what I would always do is I would always keep these items in my item box, because I didn't want to waste space. You always steal the MVP on the cutting event. Yeah, so he has that little healing buff, and you got the Sage Staff. SP, man, nice. I swear, like, supporting classes are like so good for this, because it's so easy to get MVP by just healing. If you get like 3rd rank or DPS, like, you're pretty good. Okay, so don't know what else. While I wait, I may be a little bit boring, but I will do my shop runs in the meantime. And then after that, I do apologize, but I will jump over to my phone and grind out the event. So, to keep it a little bit quicker, I will only be buying the super duper important items. Yes, you too, man. Will you be joining the event with us? So, from the tailor store, I did a video on this. I only buy these free. Everything else, I kind of leave, because you only really need these for trials. And that's about it. Then from there, if I want, I can get Limber and Timber, and ore there as well. It's movie night tonight. Man, nice. What are you watching? Now, as well, I can buy the healing weeds, but for now, I just want to buy the Alk weed. And now, green jelly, yellow jelly, and powder. From there, you gotta get that poop. Berry poop is very important. Very important. And that's really it. As well as you want to go to your fruit and veg store. You want to get your apples and your rainbow apples. Wow, that's quite a bit of movies. And get your cabbages if you want to be that sweet cabbage thief. That's pretty much it, green jelly. Now, let's head on over. You have a problem with my audio? I think yes, I probably am, aren't I? Unfortunately, that's the sad part of the emulator. So, in the meantime, just going to move over to my just chatting and get ready to grind out the event. I do apologize, maybe later on I will do a character spotlight. This is a live stream, but when they have the actual thing done, I will edit this out. So, that won't happen. So, let's move on over there. Okay. Check the Stardust shop. So there was new characters from the last update, I believe. So who here has done the Spirit of the Wind event? I only done a little bit, so I have quite a bit to go. Okay, so I got that working. Now, go over here. Nope. Here we go. Okay. This one. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, there we go. So, cut that in post. It's very annoying. Yeah, I only know 2 or 3 players that actually have Tsukiha. And that's about it. It was very easy to get the Sultan Lord, Daemon, because everyone loves him. But with a 5-star gathering class, it was pretty hard to get a character. The chum joined my stream. Okay. Now, again, as always, it's time for me to grind out the event. If you do want to join for the event, please let me know in the chat and I will add you. Now, I finally moved over to my phone. Now, it's finally time for me to start grinding out the event for the Spirit of the Tree. First off, I would like to see the story and see what funny dialogue the game has to offer. So, for this one, we have Crow. He is a pretty good 5-star archer. I really like him, and he has ability to poison enemies. Now, we will get most likely the improved version of him, and he pretty much is, I would say, like a Gatling gun, which is actually really cool. Now, I wouldn't say he is a top S tier DPS, but it's more of your gameplay. I'm not going to tell you who to get, it's on your gameplay. If you like a melee guy that screams and does barrel rolls, go for Keeper or Fang. But if you like the sweet archer guy that has like a sweet Gatling gun kinda, go for this guy here. So, this is his introduction. Excuse me, anybody home? Huh? Actually, the God's Envoy? Yes. Man, I've done like so many of these and it's so weird. I just know when my character is gonna be like, or like Euelia, it's gonna come out with like the sweet burn. Have you guys noticed like how savage she can be? She may be like pretty silly, but like, man, some of the stuff she says. I look forward to meeting you for the first time. I'm a hunter. Now his name is Klaus. So they changed his name from Crow. As you notice, he has a crow. His whole aesthetic is crows and birds, but they named him Klaus? Like, what? Anywho, I actually have a request for you. What is that, my man? Or is looking for you. So what does she have to do with this event? I was just fishing in the East Grassy Plains, and basically, some trees suddenly snang up out of nowhere. Okay, did you say trees? And it's no ordinary tree. It looked just like a tree from Yokai. What? What is this fourth wall? Third wall? What is happening? You saw them too? I saw them in the Elder Woods though. This is exactly what I wanted to discuss with you. I never seen any trees like that in all my years. Okay, could that tree not just be a native species? I've seen all kinds of trees in all my years roaming, but never a tree like that. Okay. If that's the case, then it could be a new species or mutation. That's possible, right? I like how she says mutation. If there has been sightings in Elder Woods and West Grassy Plains, then it might have appeared somewhere else too. And if the tree progresses across, oh no. will start to shrink. Okay, and animals could lose their natural habitats. Now we can't have that, can we? I wouldn't want this to happen to in any way. Shall we go and check out the grassy plains and have a nice trip out there and see what might snake loose? Alright. I'll check out what's happening in the other places. I'm counting on you. As always, he never does really anything. So he always talks and like has sassy comments. And that's about it. So this is like that the man character be like, well. So that's the story of this. It also said yokai? Probably the one of Belheart, the Bearheart I like to call him, doesn't seem possible. There might be a stump left then. Then the triad tree has vanished? What is this? I think someone might know something, and that person might be back in the castle. Let's go talk to her. Who are they talking to? Ah, okay, so she's in the town. Thank you for telling me. As you can see, she always has her eyes closed. Tsukihae? That is a translation error? What? Why is the name... Oh, okay. And that would be the god's envoy. Nod. Tsukiha. I'm a woodcutter, of course. Hello. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And I assisted twins. Okay. Siblings. Alright. So he has like a Tsuki is like a little nickname, I believe it's. About the spooky tree thing. So he knows something. What is it? Yes, right. It's a reason we've come to talk to you. What do you know about that tree? Unfortunately, it's called a spook wood. Whoa. A spook wood? They're similar indeed, appearing and disappearing suddenly. Okay. She has an idea. A tree that's growing out of the ground just vanished? So they're spooks that can attach themselves to trees. Hehe, trees come in all varieties too. Okay. Hello, welcome my man. But we'll save that for other time. Okay. For now, let's deal with the Spook Woods. Trees like that don't originally grow here. Exactly. But since Sir Spirit Trees showed up, unfortunately, the Spook Woods turned up as well. Oh no, it's a spook gang. Spook gang. That just sounds weird. Can you imagine getting, like, robbed or spooked by a tree? What a world. What a world. You could say a spirit tree is basically the boss to the spooked woods. Okay, but unlike other ancient divine trees, it isn't fixed to a specific location. It freely wanders around. That's weird. It wanders. Even she thinks it wanders. That's sugoi. So we can assume its arrival here is for a reason. So where is Sir Spirit Tree now? I just checked with the spirits of the forest. Apparently it is right here. Okay. Can you go with us? Of course. Let's head out then. Ooh. Boss music incoming, guys. There's a boss. Fast travel is not available right now. You cannot fast travel. We're here. That's Spirit Tree over there. Is that? Whoa. Ooh. It could really get hurt if you don't watch yourself. That tree can attack? You better prepare yourself. Okay. So that is the story dialogue for part 1. It seems there is a spook tree out on the loose and it can move? That's bizarre. And it's also linked to yokai or something? That's very interesting. So, this is the spirit tree. It's pretty cool. It has 2 faces. Interesting. So, without further ado, let's start that grind. And pray that someone joins me with Tsukiha. You guys are going crazy. Well, you joined so quick. Now, as well, next fever time is in 2 hours. So, let's not do that. Whoa! We already got some. Alright, wow guys. We got 2 of the blind here. So that's very interesting. I doubt any of you are in the stream. So let's do a people time. I've only got it on the 20% mark because why not? Multiple. Maybe I'll do a guaranteed one and see if I get one of the White Dog series. I believe I only need the cape to complete the series. Berserk tree in the wind. Ooh, that dialogue? Oh, that was cool. And Cece has a little tear. Every time she does a basic attack animation there as well. That could be quite annoying. Ooh, it seems like that was one of her charged attacks. It does a AoE around her. Massive swing there. Oh, Jake coming in. Yeah, she... Can you imagine her in the fields just going tear, like anywhere? I don't know. I mean, it's better than Nissan, notice me. So, yeah. So, this is the tree. As you notice, it is weak to wind. Now, the way this tree works, and now, if you guys are a master woodcutter, there is a tree, I believe, that does something like this. So, as you do the tree, it will do one side, and then it'll do the next side. Now, if you do get knocked by that, it dismounts you off the tree. Let's turn that down. So it can be quite annoying, I would say. But it can be a pretty easy event, as long as you don't get trapped by the tree. Now, it does have 2 phases. So it has, I think it's the right side, then the left side, and then after that, it does all the sides all at once. You can either most likely chop down the tree but before that happens, or you can try your best. Now, if you do get hit, because it has the whole tree is surrounded by an area effect, and then you get hit, it will knock you off and do some damage to you as well. Fortunately, I didn't get that sweet fever box. Now, one thing to note, with this event, it seems we get a fair amount of points, as well as... Oh, you don't want that. As well as getting double coins for hosting. Now, if you guys follow me in the Snake Sisters event, we only got 1 coin box, not 2. So you may notice you got a lot more points than you did coins. That was very annoying. Now, let's continue. I'll put the room up. Okay, man. Internet is very acting weird. Now, I noticed the servers are having troubles before. I believe it did get fixed for your login. You may have noticed there's quite a bit of errors, but it seems there is still quite a few issues. Unfortunately, we got Jake's here, which is quite interesting. Why am I getting reconnect issues? Oh, reconnect issues. That's interesting. I think if any of you guys having connection issues, I've had some a little bit for the last few days. I wonder if we can all hit the tree at once and then slap the tree all at once. Because as soon as you hit one tree, these ghosts respawn. Yeah, I'm on that, so. Yeah, I don't know. The stream is not loving me today. Oh my god. Wow. What did I just say? Stream is not loving me today and that happens. God damn. That's funny. Yeah, bye. Yeah, it's still having some... Ooh, now they walked into that one. Still walked into it. Now let's get a buff for everyone, because this one's going to be a little bit hard. Now, see, it has a ring around the whole thing, and everyone took damage. Now, let's go in Super Saiyan mode because I believe it's low HP. Let's heal everyone in the meantime. Get back on that tree. And get that sweet kill steal. Now. No problem. Now, in the meantime, while I am loading that up, let's check out some of the character art for Tsukiha. So, first up, we have a beautiful zoomed in. I really like the aesthetic and the portrait art that she has. Let me know what you guys think. I think she is pretty much a goddess. And then you have this bad boy. Oh, so good. Now, let's check out her evolution stages. First up, we'll check out her evolution 10, which is more of a purplish blue aesthetic, which is kind of cool. I would say this is one of the top 3 character arts. So I would say it'd be her and you guys will know her as Luby. It's so good. Now, let's check out her evolution stage 15. It's very pink with this one, which is quite different. And I believe her axe is quite similar to these aesthetics as well. So you can have a little pink princess, pretty much, a little pink goddess, I should say, which is chopping down trees and closing her eyes and focusing. As you do. And then, the best of the best, you've all been waiting for. If you can get to the stage, you'll be rewarded with a sweet Evolution 20. Now, this is the true goddess powers, I would say. Now, I just need to add somebody. Wrong one. Let me send you a friend request, my man. Now, if you are watching, please just send me a friend request in game and let me know in the chat, and I will come back and add you. And then from there, once you have that add, let me know, and I'll invite you to my next one, as I will be grinding at this event for a little while. So, room is going up. Let's see, who else is in? Yeah, my friend. Nice. Are you able to join my room? Ah. So we got Bellheart there as well as a Snow and a Bray. Very interesting. And who here is anyone a Go-Go? Anyone? Oh, no Go-Go. Oh, guys, what are you doing to me? Oh, we got one. Now, just so you know, guys, thank you for joining the stream. I am working in contact with the developers of the game, and I am trying to get a sweet gift code for you. Now, the gift code I'm working on is FLOxGoGoDance. Yes, the one I'm trying to get a custom one. Instead of King Goose, I'm going for a go-go dance for the community. I'm sure everyone will love that sweet go-go dance diamonds, or whatever they bring out to me. Yes, go-go dance. Oh, very nice with that AoE. I went to this tree. I was hoping we all go to the different trees. Maybe we'll go to the next far one. Oh, I'm not powerful enough. But Snow is coming in with that AoE. It's actually quite nice. No, I love doing these with my characters. As soon as that berry goes... What? This shouldn't be too long as that tree doesn't knock us off like every damn time. So first off, let's do a buff because I feel like we are pretty weak. Now, the goddamn sound effects. So what I'm gonna do is move over to the next side. Well, see, that guy stayed on the left-hand side and he got stuck. And he got knocked off the tree and he had to reattach himself. So, a friend told me, so I've been in touch with the developers and they are trying to get some gift codes out to some players. So there is a Spanish creator and he got a gift code. It's FLOxFID. Now with that code, this is a new one. I don't know the expiry date for all of you, but you get 60 diamonds and free Glen relics. So that's quite cool. Now, my man, I have added you. Are you ready to join my next room? I'll make it friends only, but you still have to be pretty quick. If so, I may either kick my first player. I haven't kicked anyone yet. But God forbid, I've been waiting that sweet power for like goddamn 3 years. Oh, hopefully make it room friend only. Hey, you got in. Sweet. Welcome, my man. Welcome to the stream. Hello to the internet. Now, the real question. Are you a go-go dancer or are you default? No pressure. No pressure. Can we get some go-go dancers in the lobby? Hello, my man. Oh, got a Luby there. Where is Go-Go? My man, I have to teach you the ways of the goose. Guys, why you do this to me? No bread for supper. No. 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 Default. Alright. Enough of goosing around. Let's slay some spook trees. Give that sweet SP that you totally need. Oh, my man, you disconnected. No! Ah, that's unfortunate. I like how you be do a charge thing and it has 2 phages. If you kill it and then you tap again, it'll go to the nearest one, which is really cool. But sometimes it just doesn't work out in your favor. Really. Whoop! So fun. I love slashing through that loading screen and getting like ahead. I remember doing this in the Japanese version. Especially for the Final Fantasy event. There's this massive circle. If you go past that circle, you die. Right, let's do a buff for everyone. Takes time, but... Oh, nice. Woo! I love how you like interrupt the tree and you can like move around. That's pretty cool. No. A max level mage at a fledgling rank. Let's go. Oh! Ah! Juked! Come on. Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? Are you ready to try and join again, my man? Hopefully without crashing? Now, for you guys that don't know, so you can set room limits, so on a certain level. Now, you can once 6-star characters come along, you can set a room limit to 95. Yeah, or was it like 80 or 95? I think it was like 80, 85. Yeah, because you have to have a have a 6-star character. It has to be awakened once, and that makes you get to 85. And then you can slowly go up. You can go all the way to max level 100, so you can only have max level 6-star characters in your room, which is kind of cool. I remember doing it a few times, but you have to wait a lot longer because not everyone is going to have a level 100 character. But it does filter out quite a few people, and that was the only real way of like kicking people or like filtering them out. But now we have the power to just destroy people. Yes, I'm so glad I can finally like kick players. I'm sorry, guys. Let's do, I don't know, let's do one super gift and see what happens. And as always, stay hydrated because it does get pretty sore talking a lot, you know? Ah, mushy. Let's see. Who else? There are quite a few players and friends online. They've probably already done the Spirit Tree event. Are you still default? Oh no. Still default. I don't even know. No. Oh no. 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 Guys. I don't know. So. Damn green gangs. Anyway. I won't. You're safe. As long as you keep your fresh buttocks off my screen. Alright. Let's go. Let's ready up Mr. Default and let's head on out. How many points have you guys done for this? Okay, let's go. Alright, can we all pick a tree? Let's see. We will get a tree. Oh no, they would hit it. Oh, I'm just like a little tiny bit off. No! I need more power. I think I'm probably like fledgling woodcutter anyway. Alright, Wolf's dead. Oh, you got the healing circle? Nice. See, it doesn't take long to get the healing circle. Like, I'm not even nearly... I'm like, not even halfway to getting mine. You're 30k already? Man. You need 30k points? Man, you haven't started it yet? I mean, I don't blame you. There's so many things to do. Oh, my friend, you're on the wrong side. Look at him risking it. Reconnect needs to go away. Yeah, I can give you an ad, my man. Ah! Why? I have so many of these. Hello, Bread Army. Welcome, my man. Welcome, welcome. Time to get that bread money and go on that grind. Sweet downloading, loading. Oh, look who it is. Do I want to do... I'll do the basic group invitation. I just saw her before. Ah, welcome, you joined. Nice. We got them Glens and the Kennedys. Nice. Alright, let's go. Don't know why that happened. Let me just fix this. Yeah, nothing happened. Actually, yeah, okay. So the global, yeah, they've other soul that has been butchered by Boltrend, the global version. Rip, my boy. I'm sorry. He's actually a pretty cool character. His character charge 1 gives a crit buff, I believe, and which is nicked to do character. AIs only do character charge 1. They never do character charge 2. So that's one thing to note. He's pretty good. I remember using him for crit builds because he gives that sweet crit chance. It was crit chance of something else. I don't remember. As well as he has a poison. Now, like all, and he's from the forest as well. Now, you know how Kiba has like his character charge and he does like, he flips up the earth and he does like the 3 pillars. Now, with the crow, I don't know how to say that, like he shoots pillars of earth, like spikes, out towards his enemies, which is actually pretty cool. So instead of like Kiba has like a wall, his Fury shoots out these walls like a spike out in front of his enemies, and it slows them down for a little bit, and he does a pretty big burst of damage. Yes, and he is a hunter class. It seems like pretty much everyone who is from the forest is pretty good. So. This one may be just a little bit too long, I guess. Man, that is so loud. I don't know what these Glens are doing. You guys need to... Come on, guys, we got this. Hit it, hit it. Yeah, nice. Does Crow Klaus get a 6-star promotion? No, sadly he does not. Sadly he doesn't. He's actually... I remember using him in the early stages. He was pretty good. He became a lot better once he got the improved update for the combat, as he was pretty boring. And then they're like, I love the basic attack animation from him, and then they just made him like a whole lot better. Oh, it's so cool. I hope he does. We hope we do get improved one. Hey, nice. What's that? Level tier 3? All right, let's go. Yeah. Sadly, no. But yeah, it seems like most of the characters from the forest are actually like reliable and good. Like Pino, oh my god, he is like SS tier. He is insane. He's a god, man. It's crazy. I loved him from the 3DS game. I loved all the pretty much the characters from the 3DS game, like especially the forest. I mean, oh, Leaf. She was like, what was she? I think she was like, what was she? She was a carpenter or a woodcutter. I don't remember what she was, but she's different in the game. I don't remember. It was so long ago. Ah, there's actually like quite a few rooms for once. What is going on here? Ah, 47. You can join. I've played with this person before. Hello. We're bringing the chef along, are we? Hey, oh, welcome. No default gang? What is this? What is this? All right, let's go. What's the first unique weapon for main character before 6 stars? So you're talking about the main character weapons. The first one we got was Phoenix Sword, which is a paladin weapon, which is a fire element. I believe that was the first ever one we got. Yeah. Sadly, it was really cool. Hi, 47, welcome. Sadly, it was the first main character weapon, but it wasn't great. Yeah, it wasn't really good. Let me see if I can show you guys it on screen. Oh, what did you guys say? That's cool. Shout out to YouTube. Yeah, my man. You're on the internet. So with this main character weapon, it's called Phoenix Sword. It did have the ability to burn, but the DPS on it wasn't that good. There is a lot other better main character weapons for paladins, such as Night Rose. I don't know what's going on there. Oh my god, guys, you alright? Did someone just die? What? Someone just died. Couldn't handle them wins. Whoa, what is this? Alright, let's see this tree, eh? Nice. Alright, thanks guys, thanks. Okie dokie. Okay. So, I'm sorry, portrait art, but you have to go. Very nice to look at. This is one of the first, I believe, main character weapons that came to the Japanese version now. I believe it was called Phoenix Sword. And you had the Phoenix Shield as well. His first main character weapon come after Zero. Yes. It did. It came after Zero. Like, we should already have Zero in game now, because he came before Daemon and the Desert, I believe. But I think what Boltrend is doing, like, there's a special banner for Zero, and how it works is there is 3 banners, and it's for different days. So you have part 1, which goes for, like, let's say 2 days. 2 days for part 1, and then after 2 days you go to part 2, and then that 2 days goes and you go to part 3. So these banners each have different pool of characters each day, so you pretty much want to do whatever one has the most characters you like. And note, Zero is in all 3 of these banners. And that's what I think Boltrend is going to do. Or Boltrend could just like pull the rug out of under us and never put him out. So that's one thing to take note of as well. Now, the next one. Now, this, because it's a paladin weapon, it comes with a sword and a shield. Now, this is the shield that comes with it. I do not remember what the passives are for it, but I do know it has the ability to burn enemies. Alright, seems we've got a bit of a team here, so let's see what happens. What other main character weapons? Oh man, so many main character weapons. Give me 1 sec, and I'll start showing you guys some of the main character weapons, okay? So first off, a really good main character weapon would be Night Row Sword. I believe this, it was the 2nd or 3rd one? Maybe it's 3rd? Like, this is thinking way, way, way long back. Okay, so this is the Night Row Sword. Now, if you are to get, when this weapon comes out, I highly suggest you get it, as it is actually pretty damn good. I believe this comes with, I want to say it comes with one of the Final Fantasy collaborations. It's actually really good. It has, it's light element, by the way. So same with Night Rose, which is a future 6-star character that comes out. You'll get the lore for him. The lore is, for this weapon, is this is Night Rose's sword that he started off with. And then he went to get stronger. And he went to, like, the demon world and stuff. And that's where he met his missus, I believe. And then, as he got stronger, he got a new sword. So he's gone from paladin to mercenary. And he wields this massive sword. It's crazy. It's actually really cool. My favorite sword, actually. Oh, walk straight into that one. Yes, main character weapons are only in the gacha. And that's the only place you can get them, my friend. As well as some main character weapons. I know of one, which comes from a red vs blue event. So that's something. And then you have this. This is the Night Rose sword and shield combo. Now, one thing to note, with Night Rose's shield here, its shield ability has the ability to heal you. Now, it can heal you for 400 HP? I believe it was 400 or 500 HP. Yes. And it only costs SP. Now, I believe it's for you and allies? I don't remember. So long ago. So long ago. But yeah, it's a support shield. It's actually really cool. You just tap that and it heals. It's actually really good. Oh! Oh my god! Holy ducks! Whoa! That's my first one. Tier 4? Damn. Alright. Sweet. I'm happy with that. That's cool. Okay, so that's another really good one. And then probably after that, what would be next? I think it was Water Dragon Levian. Water Dragon Sayer Levian. That's a tongue twister. That was the Japanese translation. And it was this sword here. Now, if you guys are like Glenn fans or something, this sword is pretty much nearly a copy and paste of it. Its fury is pretty much the same as Glenn's pretty much, but instead of the light dragon, it's a water dragon. It does like that spiral thing. It has pretty good AoE as well, as every time you do your weapon charge slash, you kind of ride a dragon. You like kind of like surfs up and you just like mow down enemies. It's actually really cool. And then you can like also like shoot out tidal waves in front of you, I believe, which makes it like a super good, like if you're doing like your dailies and you have high attack, you can just, I remember using this in the early stages. It was like a super good AoE because you just like, you're doing AoE, but you're moving at the same time. So you just like stand, move. You're already in the same spot for the next wave, and you just like step back a little bit, and you just go forward again. It was really good. But that was it. You can't promote this weapon at all. So it was only really useful in the early stages, and that's about it. So if you do want a little boost in the early stages, get this weapon. That's all. It was also a pretty cool weapon to play. So you're asking for main character weapons that are dark element. Is that right? King's Story. Okay. Tsukihae. So if you are... The Night Rose sword was light. This one is water. There is one main character weapon, which is a mercenary weapon. Oh, there's a few others, but that's later on. Now, next one I predict that may come would be from the Final Fantasy. This is from the Dragon event. I've talked about this one multiple times on multiple streams. Now, first off, we have the light version and a dark version, which is really cool. Now, these weapons are actually really good because they really changed up the whole game. Like the previous weapons, you think they're cool because it's like, oh, it's new. But these weapons, because it's a collaboration event, they went crazy on these weapons. Like, it's got like charge attack, charge slots, and it's just like buffs, and then the fury as well is really cool. as you figured. They pretty much copied and pasted nearly. It's Fury once for your main character. It's cool because you have like your avatar like flag in the little corner of the screen. You can see yourself, and then I think you do like a claw slash on both sides, and then you reappear and you like slam your weapon down the ground, and it does like this white and black dragon tornado on the enemy. It's really cool. Now with its character charge for either of these weapons, it buffs your light, and I believe it also can increase your physical damage as well. Now it's charge slash, you do a claw slash, which is kind of like a dragon sword, by the way. So you do like dragon slash, you disappear from the screen and then reappear into a bigger slash, and that decreases the enemy's light attribute for whatever weapon you're wearing. Yes, so all main character weapons have their own unique attack animation. So you're not stuck to doing the basic ones, but remember, your main character has to be wearing these weapons for them to proc. Now, with this one, it's really cool because you know how in Mercenaries, it's like you're really flat-footed because you just like slash the sword around and that's it, and you do one slash like Glenn. But with this one, you're doing multiple barrel roll slashes. You're just so mobile. Like it's kind of like they're playing Snow's combat. It's just like really motion, lots of flashy animations. That's what your main character turns into. It's so good. And plus you have like the ability to like buff yourself with some of these main character weapons, and you can debuff enemies. Like I know right now you guys are like, my 5-star gacha character is so much better than my main character. It just feels so blah. What am I doing with it? Like, right? Like you don't really use your 5-star character. You don't really use your main character as much. But like I can guarantee you, later on when these main character weapons start coming out, your main character actually becomes useful, and you have to have certain main character weapons because main character weapons later on become like a debuff. They decreases enemies' defense by like 40%, and it's insane. Like some of these crazy builds, if you want the biggest numbers, you have to have these weapons. Now, talking about them weapons, I might as well show you. These weapons will come out first, and I talked about it before. They're called the mech-on weapons. They're really cool. So there is a fire version and there is a wind version, and they both come out at the same time. So you have to pull for both. Now these weapons can't be promoted, just so you know. But they are really, really good. I would say crucial. And actually really fun to play. Really goddamn fun. Because the attack animations are so fluid. Like, if you guys played Hunter from the 3DS game, you're just like, pew, 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 pew. This one shoots a goddamn laser beam as your Fury. A damn laser beam. Yeah, a laser beam. And then it's charge attack. If you have, I remember like players used to stack attack speed on this bad boy and like charge time, and you hold down and you do like, oh man, it's like 100 hits or something in a second. It's like insane. You just like sit back and you get your 2 pistols and you just like, and you just one side to the left. And then if you have crit on every hit, like Fury gain on every critical hit, it's so cool. And like if that counts as charge attack damage, mind you, so buffs up some charge attack runes on that boy, let the thing go crazy. And then like I've seen like if you do like, I've seen people like do like 2 or 3 of them, and then they have their fury, and they're good to go. And then you do your fury, and then you do it again on your just doing your charge attack. It's so crazy. Like, this was when there was a special event, and like you had like 4 people using this, and man, you just see, like, depends on what weapon you have. If you have the red one or the blue one, it's just like flashes of light, and you just go, brrr, and it's cool. This weapon is actually really cool because if you're idle for so long, you can actually see it. Like your main character will like do like this kind of like pistol twirl like a cowboy, then like flick it around the hands and like go around this, and then like holster it down. Oh, it's so cool. Like, level 5 went crazy on these weapons, and so they should. It's amazing. And then like later on, they kind of follow this aesthetic. Like, there's a few other weapons that pretty much work like this. Like, there is a later on, there's a future element. There's a time one, and this is a 6-star one. So they upped themselves again. This is like a time version of them two, and it's just, oh my god, it's so cool. Ah, damn it. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I can't wait to these. Can't wait for these weapons to come out. Like, once they come out, like, it completely changes the game. It's so fun. I really want to talk to Boltrend. I don't see why not. So, to get like new players involved in the game, on the last week, I don't know how they'll go, because on the last week for Fantasy Life Online GP, they released 2 new main character weapons, and they are 4-star weapons. Now you get these. It's a bit of a lag spike. Oh, okay, we're Gucci. Now you get these from a gacha, obviously. Let me see if I can find it. But I wonder if, because it's a 4-star weapon now, and it's a new combat kinda. It changes you up because it's a scythe and a claw users. Now that would be pretty cool to get like new players to be like, come join the mobile version. We actually have like new lives. Your main character you can wield. Come pull the gacha. Like, obviously they're gonna make money because it's the gacha. Let's see, where is it? Has to be here somewhere. Okay, here we go. So this is the 4-star claw, and this is the scythe. Yes, so these are the 2 new main character weapons, which pretty much are new lives. But the claw, I believe, was hunter. Yes, hunter. And the scythe was mercenary. Oh, it seems a bit. No, get out of the way. Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh, we're gonna get it. This is a big tree. Oh no, 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 maybe. Ah! But yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool if they could release these weapons first, like at the early stage. Like, it's only 4 stars weapons, so that's something. But like, my new, like, what took them so long is I understand, because in the Japanese version there is 6-star characters. Now, you have to have their 6-star weapons as well. If you don't have them, you have the wooden version, and you're missing out on their charge attacks. And that's the only way you can equip this 6-star character with a certain weapon. You can't equip him with anything else. It has to be a claw or a scythe, and that's it. But then Bolt level 5 shut down Fantasy Life, and they released these. So I don't think the global version will ever get to them certain 6-star characters. The TC version didn't, so maybe it'll be pretty good for Boltrend to release these as main character weapons early on. They are 4-star and they are pretty weak, but it's different. And it's pretty cool. And then, so going on like the Mechon main character trend, what they did after that, for some time later actually, they released a melee version of the Mechon bow, which is really cool. And it's like a dual wielding saber, like Darth Maul, which is pretty cool. But this time, instead of fire and wind, it has water and earth. So these are the twin blades. It's actually, and it works the same. Like it's charged slash for the weapon shoots out an orb actually, and then after some time it explodes, does an AOE, and decreases that enemy's defense and resistance, I believe, of that type. Which is really good. It becomes like a meta and a must-have. It seems I don't have many, that guy's got some crazy eyes, doesn't he? Really cool aesthetic. Okay, livestock door. Man, these disconnects be crazy, yo. So many errors. So yeah, these are the twin blades. It's actually really cool. Now, one thing to note with these, its counter attack is actually faster than any mount. So that's really cool. As the counter attack you do for it is like you like dash forward and then pop up in like a bubble animation. So you can like fastly swap your fingers around and you just like disappear from the map, and it's just like flashes of orbs going around and you go so fast. And then like what you can do is like you can do like the Taylor and then the Freestar Plushling buff. You suck that and boys on together because apparently they stack because they're different slight buffs, and you just, man, you go so fast. It's like you go to like a other dimension. You go so fast. It's crazy. And it's when you do these weapons Fury attack, it kind of optimizes to 2 blades, and you do like this like 100 slash thing with both blades. It's pretty cool. I don't know why. Like, everyone's internet is bad. I don't know if it's just me. Am I just gonna cheese this? I'm okay. What is happening? Well, oh. It's 1 o'clock. Well, it's 12:56, but still. God damn it. Why? Why? It's very unfortunate. Of course that happens. Let me... That's rude. See what's happening here. I don't know why. It does this all the time. Okay. Cool. It's annoying. Give me 1 sec while I fix this. Okay, so you sent me a friend request. Now, I'm just going to jump over to this side while I fix things. And now, I finally got a character, someone to finally join my streams. I'll be doing a character spotlight very shortly, it seems. Finally. Alrighty, right. Let's get things set up for the second time. Now, I have quite a bit of edits to do. Unfortunately, with this stream. Okay. Okay, let's set this up. Audio, why? Okay. Okay. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please let me know and I will answer them the best I can. These are the things you don't see. Now, when you do like YouTube, you can cut these things out and you don't see them. A lot of people do that. But when you do a live stream, you have issues like this, which is part of the content. And sometimes they can even be pretty funny or pretty goddamn annoying. That's a good question. How did I come up with the name King Goose? So it's actually new. My friends used to I used to know myself as a silly goose, and I always call myself a silly goose, or like what a goose, and I do like goose things. This is like way back, and then you know how you like think of like your IGN. Back then, I was a weirdo, and I used to call myself Yeti King. Yeah, Yeti King, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't like Yeti King. I don't know why I called myself Yeti King. And then I came up with a persona for myself as being known as King Goose, and that stuck. And then ever since then, I've been using the name King Goose because I am the ultimate goose. And that's my little backstory of my game name, and that's what I use for pretty much all my things. It's a bit of a change from Yeti King. I feel like everyone has like that weird, you know how you guys have like that weird hotmail in like primary school or something, or high school, and you're just like, that's not okay. So yeah, I changed that. I got rid of everything, and I come up with the name King Goose, and it fit me quite well. Do any of you guys have like a story like that? What is your weird, super weird, even cringe like IGN name that you have changed, or you still have? You embrace that silliness. Let me. Yeah, please let me know if you guys have like a similar story about your name or like your Discord name. That's fun. Oh. Yeah, I only had the two of them, like super weird names. Duck King. Duck King. Yeah, no, I couldn't. It just sounds wrong. King Duck, King Chicken. Yeah, I just went with King Goose, and it just fat. It just worked well. At like one point, I called myself Mechon Goose, I believe. Yeah, Mechon Goose was one of my other little usernames I had for a specific platform. So, not gonna tell you what platform that was for, but yeah, my name is Mechon Goose. It was always something Goose. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you other story. So back in the day when I had cancer and I played League of Legends, I have recovered. I recovered from cancer and I don't play League of Legends anymore. So thank you. That phase is gone. But I had a weird username for that game, may I ask. I called myself Fancy Chicken. Fancy Chicken. But what I didn't know is I was an idiot and just made it up on the spot. And I forgot a few letters and I called myself a Fanny Chicken. Instead of Fancy Chicken, I called myself Fanny Chicken. And I didn't want to make a new account. And I just went with that. And that's what stuck with me. Fanny Chicken. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube, but I did. And now my cringe-worthy story is out there. So, when you are making a in-game name, please, for the love of God, check your damn spelling. Oh yeah. So that was one thing that I had to do. You guys probably never gonna let me down on that, are you? God damn. Yeah, my friends disowned me for that one. I didn't even know. I like joined my first league game and then yeah, when I just like, wait a minute, this isn't fancy. This is not fancy at all. What's the other name? I used to call myself Waka Waka. It was like a Pac-Man reference, but there's also a few other things for that, which I shall not enclose to you, which I did not know about. So that's the other one. I did a few other names. Oh yeah, I have sent a friend request. Yeah, it was Waka Waka. Although it's Waka 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 Waka. It was not good. These guys, I let out my stories, embarrass myself with all my silly names. Yeah, that was that was yeah, Waka Waka chicken Mecha on Goose. Yeti King in the early stages. It was I what was it in? I don't know why. I had in primary school. Me and my friend had this weird very story, and like you know how I was talking about like one of them like weird your first ever Hotmail like Gmail, and it's like 420 69 whatever. For some reason, I called myself I'm not gonna tell it because I don't want to like get slammed by my old email. But let's just say it was shrimp something something something. Yeah, it was a weird one. It was shrimp. That was my first ever one. And then you grow up and you're like, I need to do a resume, and I'm like, this is my resume. I'm like, I don't know if that's acceptable anymore. Yeah. Oh, hello. It is what 6 a.m. for you guys mainly. It's 1:13 a.m. for me. Yeah, 8 a.m. Welcome again. Eight a.m. Yeah, you guys, you always join near like the end of my stream, which works out for you because I'm now doing my character spotlight at the end of the stream, but I have to like prep stuff as I go, which is very annoying. Ah, cool. So the best till last, hopefully, eh? So let's fix some things and move over. So black screen, but not for long. Hopefully. Alright, so I am finally have an amazing Discord member has finally joined my stream, and we are going to do a spotlight character of Tsukiha. So, without further ado, let's jump in and find out her gameplay and see her in action. So, hello. Now it's finally what you've been waiting for this whole time. Now, have you guys any go-go dancers in chat? Now wait before everyone starts to find my stream and know that the room is up. I've been doing this in the slight background without you guys noticing. Stella here has already found out. So, without further ado, we can't do the desert if I found out. So, we'll move over to the Kobe Coast, I like to call it. Now, first off, as I do again, now I have to edit this later, but you guys don't know that. Some of you guys do, you do watching this now. So, let's mount up and head over to the coast. And hopefully we have no problems along the way. So we're finally at the coast. Now let's see how she goes. First off, where can we go? Okay. Let's go up here, my man. Don't worry, you'll be safe from him. Okay, first off, let's just stand here. Don't start yet. Let's hold up. Okay, so first off, let's check out her evolution stage in the meantime. So, as you can see, she is right here. This is a zoomed in portrait. She is also known as a goddess. Calm down, guys, calm down. Okay, now this is her portrait art. It's really cool aesthetic. I really like it. And you may notice her eyes are always closed, which is quite interesting. Now, let's check out. Now, because she is a gathering character, she pretty much has a normal attack animation. Now, if you don't mind, my friend, can you first off show our charge slash? Charge slash 1. Very nice. So as you can see, she does a AoE around her. She has an outer circle and an inner circle. Can you do that again for us? Now, that's pretty cool. Now, let's see. I did read in the patch notes, but does she have... Sometimes they don't. Does he have a character charge 2? Character charge 2. Which I don't think she does. Okay. Okay, I don't think she does. Okay. Next up. Can you show us the weapons charge slash, which is really cool. Now I believe the charge slash, from reading the patch notes before, it gives you increased fury. Oh. So once it's on a thing, we do the character charge slash 2, and it gives you increased fury, which is really good. Now, if you guys can just start chopping down that tree, and hopefully I'll get you some fury, which is really hard to showcase a character. Now, which is really good. When she does... So what the main aesthetic for this class is you want to do your normal attacks and your charge slash to get that fury. And then you're just going to do your character charge normal. And as that goes on, you work up to getting your fury. Now, once you do that fury damage, it increases your charge damage as well, which is pretty good. As well as increases your earth element, I believe, as well. She also has a counter attack as well. Now, every time she counter attacks an enemy, I believe she gets a small buff of HP. I'm not sure on the percentages on that, but it's a small buff. She is a pretty loud character as well. Every time she does a charge slash or hits a tree, she makes a little voice animation there as well. It seems the fury buff doesn't really last as long as you would expect. That's the sad part about gathering classes. Now we have that fury. As you can see, she does a massive goddess axe, the axe of kindness. It grows in strength as a spiritual axe. lunges and smashes down the tree and does a pretty good damage, as well as reducing the elemental resistance for that target, which is actually pretty good. And that's about it in combat. So her altogether, you guys can just start chopping down trees or whatnot if you like. So final conclusions for her, Tsukiha. Suki or Tsukiha, whatever you like to call it. Everyone was calling her Suki, which is quite, I like that one more. It suits her goddess phase as well. Final conclusions for her, would I recommend you should pull for her? Final answer, and simple answer, I would suggest maybe not. Because you really want Bellheart, which is a better 5-star woodcutter. As I've been saying this for many times, you need resources more. C is more of a better support / DPS gatherer. That's what I would play it as. But it's only really useful for the bosses or the mini bosses or this event. That's really it. But the main run is you need resources. Bellheart in particular, he can do his fire. He's pretty cute. But yeah, and then like you have the West Grassy Plains wood one, and that buffs your wood cutting as well as giving you more resources out in West Grassy Plains for West Plains trees. And that's really all that matters. If you had to get any of the characters, personal preference, to be honest, that's really all I could say. Because gathering characters aren't really useful, they're only really useful for the bosses. To be honest, I really like the aesthetic of Tsuki a lot more, as her voice animation is really cool and cute, and her evolution stages are amazing as well. This is her evolution 15, which is more of that pink side. You can be a pink goddess with this one, chopping down trees while your eyes are shut to focus. You guys are laying down there. And then you have the true goddess, which is the evolution 20. Which is probably one of the better. I would rank her as one of the top 5, probably, as the best evolution ones, because it really matches her aesthetic. I reckon she's a beautiful character. Really nice green, and it kind of teals out, which is really cool. And that's really about it. So I thank you for listening to my little rant, and I hope you come to a conclusion of, do I recommend this character? I can't say. They're both really good, but I highly recommend you prioritize getting the 5-star West Grassy Plains green axe first before you get what is it? West Grassy Plains Cherry Blossom Axe? Yeah, Cherry Blossom Axe. I highly suggest you get that. Maybe if you pair the Cherry Blossom Axe with her, it may be a little bit better, because I think her Fury attack may be a little bit better because it reduces Earth element there as well. And that's my final conclusions of her. I hope you guys liked it. And that's about it. So I thank you guys. Now, one thing I can show you as well. Hopefully. Is her counterattack. Now, it's pretty cool actually. It kind of reminds me of like something Glenn would do, to be honest. He does like a whirlwind attack. What is it with characters doing like a whirlwind attack? And she gets a small HP buff there as well, which is quite nice for a gathering character, I must say. That's a small buff. And then this has normal attack animation as well there. It seems he has her Fury again. So can he show us a Fury there? This is a Battle Fury. Okay, so it's really weird. So her Battle Fury, I'm not sure which is better. Maybe. So later on, there will be a thing called Golden Time, which is one thing to note. Golden Time has a timer. Now, once that goes, you can go to your, say for your allies, they can use your Fury, and then you can use Golden Time again, and that will give you additional Fury. So you can double stack Furies. Now for her, it may be actually really good to do your Battle Fury, and then go to the tree, buff up, if you have the weapon, do your Charge Slash for that Fury growth, and then buff up with some, I believe you can get some potatoes, I believe, and they buff Earth Elemental damage. That's actually really something you guys don't know about. There is a food that buffs Earth, I believe, and you can get Sloan there as well. And then you do your Fury attack, which decreases the target's elemental damage. So doing them two could stack up to be nice, but there isn't really any trees that need that much damage in the whole game. This is the only event that we're doing right now, which is like a tree event. We don't really get any others. No, I think this is that one. It was a unique event, and that's about it. Alright, so that's my final conclusions. It has been a bit of a rant, and I have to cut out so much of this, which you guys don't have to notice. Not all of you will notice that. So I'll finally move over to just chatting, and I'll finally end my stream because I finally got to showcase her. I was really worried about showcasing a gathering character again, especially a woodcutter, because not many people had her, as you can see, or on my same time schedule as me. But she is pretty cool, I must say. She's really pretty, and sadly she doesn't open her eyes at all. So how does she like see anything? It kind of reminds me of like the Avatar: The Last Airbender, and we have like the Earthbender, but this one is also like a Earthbender, but like chopping trees, but like goddess powers, kinda. Really cool. I like how they like did something not, it was like unordinary, which is really cool. That's all good, my man. Thank you though. It's all good. So you finally joined at the end of the stream. It's amazing. I got lovely Bob here. Bob, is it? Yeah, so there's also the Tyrios, there's Twin, which is the 5-star fishing lady, which is pretty cool. I watched that. That's why I read the story. It's pretty cool background, I must say. She does look a little bit similar to that, which is kind of cool. But with that is my final conclusion and my character spotlight. I hope you guys have enjoyed my little gameplay. I hope my information has been helpful. I'll finally move over to my just chatting room, and I'll be ending the stream very shortly. Again, thank you guys for watching this far. You guys have been amazing and really supportive. I love you guys so much, and I give you that sweet bread money. No, I won't have to give you any honks or bonks because you've been really good geese. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. I wonder who will be the next event banner. Maybe it'll be someone I can finally use my gems on. Maybe it'll be someone from the forest again. Maybe it'll be Crow or Klaus. We have quite a bit of the characters from the Elderwood that I really want to go for. But maybe we'll have Nichan come up next with her godforsaken Pit accent that still to this day haunts me from the Japanese version. Notice me, senpai. Why? Anywho, that is my problem and I'm gonna get haunted by it. I'll see you all in the next one. Ja online there, and Goose out. Quack!